Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations and welcome back to the Dragon's Den. Last time we worked on what I call my tag of tags, and I went ahead and pretty much finished it up. I added just a paper clip with a dangle on the front, and there's the tag for that there. Then we open it up, and the center, or the next one, has the two tags on the side. So I put those in, and I just did a little bit of decorating with stickers because I didn't want to add too much bulk with lace and stuff. Another one there, and see, that had that one there. I still got to come up with another tag for the center there. Forgot that one. This one here has a side tag, and then on the back, not only do we have the tag here, but the paper clip even has a tag. So what I wanted to pretty much focus on this one, on part 2, is the pocket. Because once you get the gist of how this is done, you can make a pocket for just about any type of bulk item like this. Now this one here, I'm averaging, usually figure on 1/4 of an inch deep, opening, or wide, width, depth. I'll get it figured out. So, but in order to, and I hate to measure, but in order to measure, to get these pockets right, and yes, this is one of the few things that I do measure, I want to find out the widest part of my pocket. And that right now is 3 3/4. So I want to add an inch. I want to go to 4 4/4. So I'm going to cut this over here, and I'll be right back. I'm not going too far. Let's see. And 3/4. Okie dokie. Now, let's see. I know I don't want. I'm going to have to trim off this edge here. And I'm just cutting it straight across, just to get rid of that white piece at the bottom, because this was stuff that I had printed out. And how far do I want this to go up? 2 inches, 2.5 inches. All right, 2.5 inches. So I'm going to get my scoreboard, and before I do that, let me get the big scoreboard for this, because I need to make a few more than that. All right, so I'm going to come in at 1/4 of an inch. Well, it'll stay in the groove. That's not going down right. I hope I don't have to clean my board again. So 1/4 of an inch, and then we're going to come over to 1/2 an inch. And then on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. So I'm just going to flip it around, and I'm going to do 1/4 of an inch. Now I'm going to come up here to 1/2 an inch, turn it this way, and how far did I say? 2.5. So I need it at 2.5, and then come over 1/4 from there. That's what we need. Put this back in here, because if not, I will lose it. You go down there. Now, what I want to do is I want to trim off this 1/2 inch on each side. So, and an easy way to see where you've got to trim. I'm just going to come here on the back, find me, and just run it right along that fold line. This way I can see where I need to trim from my pocket. And I'm only going down to the fold line there. Okay, trim this down. All the way down the side. And when I get here, I'm just going to snip it across. I think I snipped too far. Oh.
Maybe get a multiple person now.
Oh well. Yep, I came down too far. But that's okay. Hey, that's where I should have come to begin with anyway. To the second fold line. So now we'll go up the side. Trim this part off. And then fold these two up. So that will give us the thickness that we want. Get rid of these trash here. And then fold these parts over. This one and this one. And here we go on here and here. So that it will adhere that way. Now, on these, what I want to do is, because I want them, I don't want to see the tops. I'm just going to notch them a little bit, there and there. And then, drag out my, where's, here it is. I'm going to use my red tape on this because this is 1/4 of an inch. I could glue it, but then I have to sit here and hold it. And I'm being lazy today. So, goes on here. And I can't really use Jack to tear this because for some reason this tape does not like Jack. So we'll have to actually cut it. And then on this side, just like that. Well, don't do that to me. Lay down there straight. And snip you off. You go back over there. Finish that down. Oh, alright, where's my pokey tool? Because this stuff does not want to come off. Does anybody else have the same problem with this red tape? It does not want to peel up, but yet it sticks like crazy. It's definitely a dependable tape if you can get it going. Come on. Be nice. I know. I'm sitting here talking to tape. Oh. Nope, that's not wanting to come off. Let's try this side. Let's burnish it real good and see if that helps. It can't hurt. But it has been a whirlwind few days here. Finally got my shelf up that goes like right there. And that doesn't come off my hand. It's so I can put my camera arm up there to get this tripod off my desk. It's taking up valuable real estate. So my son put it up, and then my son-in-law put my plant hanger up. Now, I want to make sure that this comes all the way down here, and then line it up with that side, just like that. We'll do the same thing over here on this side. Make it flush to the bottom, and line it up there. So there we have our pocket, and that will fit into it. Now we need to adjust for the height. So let's say here is where we're going to trim it. Take out my trusty little guillotine. Actually, not get this thing straight. It would be par for the course. There. You go there somewhere. Now, I don't want to leave that blank. And I do want to dress up these edges a little bit. And where is, there it is. Just come in here, go around the edges. I definitely want to get the edge of that. And then, oh, I was off a little bit. Boy. Oh. The red tape is stuck, so. Just a touch more. Now, I want something for the background. I could use the same piece, but it may be wide enough. Once I trim the edges off. That's when you print you buy the digital stuff and then you print it at home. You're going to get the white edging. And I don't particularly like that. So, get this in here. I'm just going to go that way. Take the easy way. And then because this is notched, I'm going to come in here and do the same to this. Just like that. Back in here with my ink. Now before I glue it, I'm going to put it down here and make sure that everything fits. One side's a little funky, but it's okay. Now, glue it down. I was so excited to get my shelf up. Of course, in order to put it up, I had to move everything off that side of my desk. So I go to put it back, and nothing was working. Nothing wanted to fit right. So it was a redo of my whole desktop. So what was over there is now over here. What's over there is gone in storage. By storage, I mean it's in the closet. Get that lined up. Press down. And then all that's left is to decorate it. Now I'm going to come in here with my bone folder because that did go down a little way. So even now that when you look, you look sort of inside, you don't see the white. But then you're not using up all your paper. So here is that. Where did I bring this in here? And it sits just right. Pull that bow over. My paper clip. That needs to come up some more. Make it look pretty. Just retie you a little further up. How's that? Now you can add a bead or a charm, whatever, to your tie. And that goes, well, it does fit. I just didn't have that pushed in enough. There we go. And there is your tag of tags in its pocket. I like the little dangles. That was actually an earring. So I thought that would work. And other ones like this is from an earring. That would work also. Keep your little jump ring on that. Those would work on them. Now, but why have plain tags? Put a dangle on it, or put a pocket in it. Now, who's to say that your tag can't have a pocket? So that's not. That's where we're at today. We've done it. Now, I could come in and decorate the cover and all, but I love the material, the pattern on this paper so much that I think it's fine just the way it is. Not everything has to have lace and bling and all this kind of stuff to it. Oh, that's a tag. So this is our tag of tags. Now this is our part 2. If you wanted to see how we made this part 1 was the previous video. If you like what I've shared here with you today, now remember on the pocket, you can make the same. If you've got say a little journal that maybe a half an inch, all you do is increase your size here, and you've got the width to stick a journal in there. The basics are the same. It's just your side measurements and your width. Go with whatever you're actually wanting to put into the pocket. But again, if you like what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and who knows what we'll be working on next time here in the Dragon's Den. Bye, guys.